Hey everybody, welcome to My Chamber TV, your community news. Today we're at the Dog Cantina with the Safety Harbor Chamber of Commerce. We're in Clearwater, but it's still Safety Harbor, right? My first guest, Patsy Stills, right, she's here with the Heart Gallery of Pinellas and Pasco and the Gulf Coast Jewish Family and Community Services.
Yes.
So we had you on once before. You actually won our first inaugural shows with the Safety Harbor Chamber of Commerce, and now you're back because you got more news.
Oh, I do have more news.
Let's
Absolutely.
talk about, are we talking about Heart Gallery, or are we going to talk about Gulf Coast first?
I'd love to talk about Gulf Coast first.
Absolutely.
Because Gulf Coast is our main agency that the Heart Gallery program is under. So the Gulf Coast Jewish Family and Community Services, or Gulf Coast JFCS, as we like to shorten it,
right,
is a really a wonderful nonprofit that's been around since 1960, which, believe it or not, is before I was even born. So, and it started out serving in Pinellas County, but at this time now we serve families and children, everyone from newborn babies to people in their rocking chairs.
So, what do you mean by service?
Services, as a nonprofit that works with a variety of services. So we have 40 counties that we have locations in programs, and we serve about 30,000 individuals. So children in need of services through child welfare, or senior citizens in need of assistance to stay home and live at home longer, Jewish families, and actually have Holocaust victims that are still being served in this community here to help them age at home and have the best quality of life.
That was my next question. Is this in facilities or in their own homes?
Well, we have a little bit of both, but we're very diverse. We work with refugees, survivors of torture. We have behavioral health programs, educational and work development courses throughout the whole state. So
yeah, I was looking at your the front of the Heart Gallery of Pinellas and Pasco, and I see that developmentally challenged is something you guys work with as well.
Right. I think with the Heart Gallery, if you want to talk about that a little bit.
Sure.
At this point, the Heart Gallery program is one of the many programs under the Gulf Coast family, and we specialize in helping hard-to-adopt children get adopted. So the hard-to-adopt children are the ones that fall sometimes into disability categories. Right. But children of any abilities are basically being worked with throughout the state in all capacities, whether it's in school services to help violence prevention, or whether it's programs like ours that help a specific subset of children in child welfare. So all of our children are typically older. They're usually between 8 and 17. Some of them are teenagers, like our friend Dylan here.
Right here.
It's an actual child that needs to be adopted from foster care. So, and I'll talk about portraits in 1 second. And then we have a lot of medical needs children of all ages. So teenagers and the sibling groups also. Right. So kids that want to be adopted together. Right, to keep them together. So what happens is every year there's about 400 children locally that need to be adopted.
Wow.
That because basically the children get into foster care, into the system of care, and then at some point, in some cases, the parents lose their parental rights for that child, and then the children is basically taken care of by the state until such time as they're adopted. But most of the 400 children or so children have some kind of connection, a family member, a relative, some sort of connection to a friend, a foster parent, a church member. They have somebody who can adopt them. And when they don't have anyone to adopt them, if they've looked, the case managers have looked for families, and they haven't found anyone to adopt, then they come to us and say, hey, could you please recruit for these children? We have children like Dylan who needs a family, and it's not his fault he's living in foster care till he either ages out or gets a family. Right. And we don't want children to age out of care and be on their own as an adult. Okay, they can stay in extended foster care, but that only goes so far. And kids that have been in the system for years on end, they don't want to stay in foster care a lot of times.
So what is it 18 is when the age out? happens?
They can age out at 18. They can choose to be like, I want to be on my own at 18. But they can
Okay.
also choose to be like, I think I'll stay in foster care, extended foster care,
Oh, okay.
till later on. But the children that we work with, we do three things basically. We help the case managers, and that's through the system of care. Just a quick history there. The system of care includes Eckerd Connects, Eckerd Community Alternatives. Is the lead agency for child welfare in the community,
Right.
and they contract out for all the different services so that it's community-based care. And so they contract out with us to provide this service to help the case managers.
Right.
And the case management agencies, there's 3 of them locally. So that's Lutheran Services, Florida, Eckerd Connects, and also Youth and Family Alternatives.
Okay.
And so one of those 3 agencies would reach out to us and say, hey, can we send you a referral for Dylan? So when we get that referral, we have a professional photographer donates their time to take a picture.
Wonder
then
who
go
did
out
that one.
and well, it's always it's not there, but it's typically on our photos. Anyway, but it's on the credit on the website
No,
always, and we always have a link back to that photographer's website on our website. But we'll take a photo of the children in need of a family, and then we'll post that pictures on our website and in different locations throughout the community. And when we have it in the community, we'll have maybe a wall here at Dog Cantina, and we'll have pictures on the wall. We'll have some of the information that provided,
Right.
and we let people know if you're thinking about adoption, think local children. The state sponsors that, so this, unlike private adoption, where maybe newborn babies get adopted, there's a lot of money
Everybody wants a
exchanged.
baby.
Everyone wants a baby.
Right.
It's very expensive also, but with children that need a home from foster care, it's state sponsored. So the state actually pays a lot of the bills that it takes to adopt. So if, say you were interested, and I'm just saying, you might be interested, you'd say, hey, I'm interested. You would go to an orientation, you'd go to parenting classes, the state would pay for all that, and then they'd do a home study, check out your background thoroughly. We want the right people to
Right.
adopt. It takes a while. We want to vet everything to make sure
Yeah.
that the right people are adopting and things. And once you have that home study in place, then you can find out more information. Say you were interested in
Right.
adopting Dylan. Then the local folks would give you a little bit more information. Do you want to meet? And they'd give him a little information about you. Do you want to meet? And then it's a gentle progression from there.
Right.
So people, it's not like any other kind of thing. It's
Right,
human to human. You have to like me. I have to like you.
yeah, you have to
we
know
have
that
to have
you're
a
gonna-
bond.
yeah.
And so there's a lot of times that, just from meeting people through the Heart Gallery, they make that right connection, and they move on to their forever family, and their life is forever changed once they have that
Right.
adoption. The success rates are a lot higher for
I
kids
was
who get
going to say,
adopted.
how are is it a better success rate than them just being in the foster side?
Way better. If you think about it, as an adult, I'm from a family of 10 kids, when
Wow.
I can't imagine my whole why I came into this is I can't imagine, not having family to go home to in the holidays,
Right.
or people to call on when you're like, okay, the baby has a fever, or who do you call when, you have some great news to share? You always call your family. The
Right.
first people you call through thick or thin is your family members. And for these children, without having that legal family, it's kind of like,
It's tough.
where are they going to go?
Right.
So if children don't get adopted, then their success of, teen pregnancy, or young adult pregnancy, or school failure. A lot of them will not finish college, even though they
Right.
get free college.
Right.
Medical, getting in trouble. 1 out of 4 will be homeless,
Oh.
within a couple years. So we want to get all the children, not to be a sad story, but we
Well,
want to
no.
get all the
But
children adopted as
everybody
best we can.
So who's eligible to apply?
Actually, it's really a low minimum is 21 years of age. You can be single or you can be married. You can adopt from any kind of financial standpoint. You just have to have a stable income, stable financial, so that you're not depending on a supplement to
To
you know,
live.
to live, right?
And then try to go raise
right.
a child.
Right, and you have to be healthy, have a healthy relationship with whoever, you know, is part of your family there. And, you know, it's just a matter of people get the perception that you have to be rich, or you have to be Daddy Warbanks, or you have to, you know, have a large home. You can rent, you can, you know, it's not the size of your home, it's not the size of your bedroom. You don't have to be ready before you even adopt.
Right.
You know, the state has a lot of resources to help you. If you do decide to adopt, look at me. If you
Yeah,
do decide
yeah.
to adopt, when you decide to adopt, or when anyone decides to adopt, the state is there with additional resources, and so is the Heart Gallery. So after we help the children get adopted, we actually work with families on post-adoption support. So we'll have everything from group meetings to learn, you know, like, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, my teenagers drive me crazy. Okay, that's normal.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those.
Exactly.
I know
you
exactly what you're saying.
But it's not quite normal, so you need some extra therapy. We have some resources, so it's helping each other out, but also doing fun things. Like we have tickets to the Rays games, to the Home Run Club.
Oh,
the Rays
nice.
have been a partner for a long time.
Okay.
So we'll do events like that to help the families just have some normal fun and not cost an arm and leg, because all of these
Right.
families have actually adopted like 4, 5, 6 children.
So what's the
or their
best way to
foster
get a
parents.
hold of you to have fun, to find someone for Dylan?
Sure. Our website, if you want to go right to the Heart Gallery website, it's Heart Gallery Kids, not that one. It's
No, that's not it.
heartgallerykids.org. heartgallerykids.org.
.org, yeah.
Yeah. And
We'll fix that, don't worry.
that's okay. It's heartgallerykids.org, and also an email, a real easy email is heartgallerykids@GCJFCS.org. And there's only 2 staff. It's two of us that are just working constantly in the community and answering the phones and helping people who have questions about adoption, because it's not like anything else. It's very complex, but we're here to answer those questions
I
and
know
help
it says
you.
we're running down, but I want to go through this real
Okay.
quick. And if we go over, we go over.
Sure.
What are the steps to becoming an adoptive parent? I'm reading this right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That doesn't look like a lot.
It's not a lot. It's not more than, you know, if you were going to take a class for anything else. If you were
Right.
interested in anything else and you had to get certified,
And you're gonna
you know,
put-
it's going to
if
put
you
your
wanna
effort
do it,
in.
you're gonna put
yeah,
that
you
effort.
put the effort in. And some people do it very quickly, and they're completed with all, they have completed all their requirements in 3 or 4 months. And typically it might take a couple years. I mean,
Right.
sometimes it could take a couple of years. You have the idea today, because I just planted it in your head.
Right.
And you're like, she's crazy. And then next year you're like, oh, what do you think,
Well,
honey?
maybe she wasn't
Well,
crazy. Maybe
let's
I
think
do wanna
about
do it, right,
And then
yeah.
you're like, let's go to orientation. Orientation is just like, do you want to do it? Here's the
Right,
pros and
right.
cons. Well, what are you thinking? What are you
That's
thinking?
awesome.
And then you go, okay, yeah, I like that. I'm good. I want to foster or adopt. It's the same class you
Right.
go to. And then you say, yeah, I'm interested in adoption. And then, you know, they try to help you figure out, like, okay, if you're serious about adoption, are there local children like that you might have some interest in? You can't be, I
This
want a
is what I
baby.
want. I want this and this.
I want a perfect baby, because
Right,
they
right.
don't exist.
Right.
They won't bother
Even when they're
helping you.
yours, they don't exist.
They don't
I'm just
exist,
saying.
right?
I
So,
love my
you know, exactly. You know, so it's understanding these are kids with trauma. They're children with, you know, abuse and neglect and abandonment backgrounds. So, you know, they've had to deal with a lot.
Right.
They're, you know, they may have therapeutic needs where, you know, you're going to be asked to, can you take them to therapy twice a week? Or
Right.
can you, you know, you're going to be asked to give them a normal childhood.
Yeah.
You know, despite the fact that they have therapy. Are you going to treat them like your other children if you have other children? You know, are you going
Right.
to, you know, give them the quality of life, the best quality of life that child can have?
Right.
And in some cases, that could mean that the child's in a medical facility and doesn't even have to move, you know, but you as the parent
needs to
can
go visit and
connect with
care.
him
Yeah, exactly.
or her
Got
and
it.
be there for that child's entirety, you know, of their life afterwards. So
Awesome.
there's so many options.
See, there's options.
There
There's so
is,
many,
there
and
is.
you know what? They're great options. Look at Dylan right here. This young man, he just needs a good family. You just like take him in and go, you're part of us.
That's right.
All
That's
right, so we got Courtney coming up next. We'll be right back after these messages.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're back, and I'm here with Courtney Hawkins from
Hi.
Aerie Lane Home. So when I first saw you on the thing, I'm like, oh, we have a builder coming on. Awesome. But yours is actually even better because you help fill the house with awesome.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Let's
we do.
talk about Aerie Lane Home.
Yes. So Aerie Lane Home is an adorable shop in downtown Safety Harbor. We feature a collection of home decor items, accessories, giftables, everything cute that you could ever want for yourself or gift to somebody.
Okay. And so if I'm a new homeowner, or I'm redoing my house, and I come in and I say, hey, I really don't like what's in there now, and can you help me
Oh, we
design?
can help you with everything. We can help you totally purchase accessories and anything that you need to freshen up your decor,
So you can
add
go
your decor.
find stuff for me.
At my shop.
Yeah.
Yes, in my shop.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Because if
So
I-
we don't do interior design,
Okay.
although we do have a lot of interior designers who do come to our
was gonna
shop.
say, I bet they
so
like your
we
shop.
sell anything from like candles, pillows, throw rugs, like throws for your couch, like little accessories that you might use to decorate seasonally, things
Okay.
to tablescape. Any kind of giftable too
Now,
that
what
you
is
would like.
tablescape?
So tablescaping is when you go to somebody's house and you see this beautifully decorated table, even though they're not sitting and eating, but it has like placemats and napkins and little decorations for
that's
seasons.
the room
That's
we could never go
tablescape.
into
Kind
as
of,
kids.
yes.
That's the white room. Don't
Yes.
go into the white room.
So we love to help people tablescape if they choose. Just brings a little extra happy to their home.
Okay, so can I take a picture of my house and come in and go, this is what I got. Can you help me out?
Yes, you could do that. So we actually do something really fun in our shop. So no offense, most people who shop with us are women, although we do have some of their significant others. We do have some men who choose to shop with us, but we definitely have a lot of women who come shop. And so we
Right.
actually offer a couple different really great services for people to help them purchase and be happy with their purchases at our shop.
You give them wine.
So we do give them wine. How did you know? We do actually give them wine. We really do. We do.
That's
We do
awesome.
give wine.
Yep, we give them wine.
So actually, this is something I'm really excited about. We actually just launched this, and so I created a program. It's actually a personalized shopping preference profile that you can sign up and come and meet with one of our She Shops specialists. And She Shops. So the program's called She Shops, and so She Shops at Aerie Lane Home. But you can come in, set up an appointment. You meet with one of our She Shops specialists. You say that a bunch of times. Nope, right? And I'm a speech pathologist. That's my other real person job, and I have
Okay.
difficulty even saying She Shop specialist. But you can come in, make an appointment, and we go through this checklist with you.
Right.
And by the end of your appointment, we can tell you what your shopping preference is, what brands you might like that we carry in our store.
Okay.
And then we keep your profile on file. So if you send in a She Shopper to shop for you, whether it's a friend or partner,
Husband.
spouse, husband, child,
Whatever.
we can pull out your profile. Everybody gets a discount. So whether you're the She Shop or the She Shopper, because
Right.
you've participated. And so it's really great because you'll always be gifted something that you love. And it's
Right.
super fun too because we can tell you what your style preferences are, what your buying preferences are. And it helps us too to know when to reach out to you. So if we have certain products or brands come in, then we make sure that we're reaching out to those customers and saying, hey, guess what? We just got a shipment of things that we know you're going to love. So come
Right.
see us. And we also match you with one of our employees who shares the same profile. We let you know who that is. So, for example, if you're matched with me and my style, then if there's things that come in that are part of Courtney's picks, then I'll make sure that you know that there's some great things that I think you might love, or contact your She Shopper to come and
Right.
shop for you. So that's
Hey.
another thing you can do. So if you were really interested in what your shopping preference is, you can come and do a She Shops profile.
So you would never guess this, but in my family,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the shopper.
You are.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you should totally come and do
Yeah.
a He Shops, and
He
then
shop-
you can have
No,
it,
it's a
and then
He
He
Shops.
Shops, and then you can have a He Shopper to come and do that. So that is one of the fun things that we offer at our store. So I mean, I think I tell people I was born with two gifts: shopping and talking. And so the speech pathologist portion of me
Right,
is
right.
fulfilled my talking gift. And shopping, I decided to open this adorable little boutique that creates an experience that people want to recreate for themselves over and over and share with everybody else. So we really try to offer services, products, things that we know people are going to love and want to continue to experience over and over and over again.
So did you cycle like, okay, this is what's hot right now, or this is what's really in right now?
So kind of. So I'm very, very blessed. I have some amazing employees that work with me, and we are all kind of shoppers, so we kind of know what people like and what's on trend. We also go to the gift markets and we purchase and buy, and just kind of keep a look at like the magazines and things on Pinterest, so we kind of know what's trending, so we know what to get because we know what people are going to like.
Right.
And we have a pretty good pulse on what our customers love.
Right.
And so we feel like we take extra care in making sure that we're providing things that we know people are going to want.
Okay. I watch Pinterest a lot.
Do you? Yes.
And I'm on. It's kind of funny. Pinterest really knows me now. They've got me dialed in. It's either home improvement, RV, or survivalist.
Okay.
So that's all that ever shows up. I don't get anything else right now. I used to get all kind of stuff, but and I've not really done the Instagram side yet. I really like the Pinterest side.
Right.
So if I see something on Pinterest and go, Courtney, this is
You love that, yes.
this is awesome. Can you help me with this?
We could help you recreate, yes. And
That
of
is
course, if there's
awesome.
things that we don't carry or that are more like an interior designer kind of thing, then we can direct you in the right direction.
Okay.
For sure.
So now, how long have you been in this location?
So actually we have a fun story. So actually Aerie Lane has been in existence for almost 7 years. So when I started in the business, I had a business partner, and our business model was really more of a do-it-yourself workshop. And we hosted events and meetings, and it was super trendy at the time.
That was a thing.
Yep,
Yeah, that was a
we
thing.
did have a retail portion of our shop because we knew if we had women captive for 3 hours making something that they would like to shop while they were doing that.
Right.
So we did always have a retail portion. I was not the creative one, and I became the sole owner of the business in January 2020. And so I decided at that time that I needed to kind of move things over a little bit, shift, and do something that I knew that I was going to be able to knock out of the ballpark. And so I decided to switch everything to a total retail model. So I started shifting things around last February of 2020, and then COVID hit. So I was a little panicked and thinking, what are we going to do? And just like every other small business owner, thinking I'm going out of business. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I decided I was going to go full force with the home decor giftable model. And thanfully, it took off like crazy, even during COVID, and continued to grow our business. We changed our name from Aerie Lane to Aerie Lane Home because we're offering, of course, home decor.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Giftables and furnishings, and the business really just continued to grow. Our customers embrace the concept. The city of Safety Harbor has been amazing. And then we, at the time, were in a smaller little location that was on 3rd Avenue in Safety Harbor, really cute older home.
Right.
And it was perfect when we were doing mostly do-it-yourself and crafting workshops and parties because we were a destination location. But being full retail, it really felt like we needed to make the move onto Main Street.
Right.
My lease was up at the end of last year, and so I decided that I was going to check some things out on Main Street. I was petrified.
Of course, it's COVID.
Absolutely, it's COVID,
Come
and I'm
on.
still like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And is this really going to be something that's going to take off? And we decided to be super adventurous, and we took over part of the old post office space, which was
I know
not
exactly
in
what
great
you're
shape.
Right,
Yes.
that was rough.
It was really scary.
You know what? A long time ago, not a long time ago, we were looking to potentially move our studio.
Oh, really?
And we looked at that space,
Yes.
and I'm like, dude.
Yeah, the ceiling was falling down, and there was all kinds of things. But
you are a brave woman.
I am very brave, but I also have surrounded myself with amazing people who continue to breathe life into me when I have a vision and inspire me and push me to do the things that they know that I'm really passionate about and want to do. And so I was absolutely petrified to do a build out and to move onto Main Street, but we decided to do it. So we closed down in our location on 3rd Avenue in December, and we started our build out in November at the location, and we officially opened in our new space on Main Street in February.
Wow.
And since then it has been unbelievable, like beyond my wildest,
Really?
craziest dreams. Yes, it just like unbelievable. So
That
it's
is
been great.
awesome.
So now our location is at 319 Main Street.
Okay.
So we're in part of the old post office space,
Right.
and the cutest little building ever. We have the most adorable shop ever, and the most fabulous merchandise you've ever seen.
That is absolutely.
It's
I
really,
should've
really
had
great.
You bring some of that today.
I know. I would have,
Right?
but you're going to have to come to the shop,
No,
or you
yeah,
can
I was
shoot
gonna say-
at the shop.
Yeah.
We'd be a perfect backdrop.
Well, you got to talk to the chamber about
I could
that.
totally do that. We would be a perfect backdrop.
we
I mean,
take
this
up a
is
lot
really
of
great
space.
though, too.
We
Yes.
take up a lot of space.
That's right.
Okay.
We could make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really fantastic. And so we continue to pride ourselves on providing a really great customer experience. And to me, that's what it's all about. It's not just about shopping, it's about people feeling good when they shop. And I think it's one of the reasons why, even though COVID is definitely not a great thing for business, it was really great for us because we really got to know our customers and we were
Right.
able to really create an intimate shopping experience for people. And I think people feel safe. They appreciated the personal touch. So it really, it's been a huge blessing.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
Thanks. It's great.
It's kind of funny, you sat down, I just don't know if I have a lot to talk about. And then I'm like, I haven't said a word hardly.
Oh, yeah, well.
And you actually took one of my questions away from me. I'm really sad now, not really, about, how did COVID happen? What did you do? How did you pivot?
Yep.
And did you find that, and I'm not afraid to say the word COVID. Everybody's like, oh, don't ever talk about COVID. But I think COVID gave us all a lot of time to rethink things.
Absolutely.
And since we were kind of shut down anyway,
Yes.
now's the time to do
Right.
stuff.
Yes.
Yes,
100%. So, I had already decided to pivot my business model before that, but COVID really did give me time to definitely provided a lot of perspective, and it gave me time. And I think, in all honesty, in a lot of ways, it was a huge blessing for me in my
Right.
business. And since, I guess we're still kind of in a pandemic because COVID's not gone, but I definitely feel like it gave me, as my entrepreneurial mind, a lot of things to think about, and definitely it was like some out-of-the-box opportunities for me to be able to provide to my customers,
Right.
which I feel like have served me very, very well in the business.
that is so cool.
Yeah.
So let's remind people where you're located again,
Right? So I'm at 319 Main Street in Safety Harbor.
and the website.
AerieLaneHome.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram. Of course, we would love people to come and shop in our store. We are open every day of the week.
Right.
Right now, so we're still trying to figure out what our customers like, but apparently people love to shop because every day we're open and every day we have shoppers.
And what time do you open?
So Monday and Tuesday, our hours change every day. Monday and
Okay.
Tuesday, we're open 12 to 4. Monday and Tuesday, 12 to 4. Wednesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. Friday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 12.
Check the website,
11
right?
to 4. Check the
Check the
website.
website. That's
'cause
probably
that
the
just
best way.
changed.
I'm just telling
yes,
you right now.
but we're open every day,
Yeah.
7 days a week, and we do the she shops where you can do a profile preference for
right.
your shopping preferences.
Or
And we
he shop.
also do he shops, and we also
Same.
do shopping parties, which are super fun.
I'm in
So
there. I'll bring
that's also very
But
fun.
I'm bringing tequila.
Well,
not
we actually,
wine.
you can bring tequila, but we actually provide you with wine that we get from Sips, the wine bar, which is
Oh,
two doors
yeah,
down from
right.
us.
I know
And
where
we
that's
do
at.
individually packaged charcuteries from Sips as well. We give that.
Nice.
Yes, and everybody gets swag bags and just come and shop,
Oh, I'm
and you
just
get the
gonna
whole
come
place
just
all to
hang out.
yourself.
That sounds
yes,
like a fun way.
it's fantastic.
All right, everybody, stick around. We've got Annette from the Chamber of Commerce coming in. Tell you what, everything about going on in the Chamber of Commerce and Safety Harbor. We'll be right back. Hey, and we're back at Sea Dog Cantina. This place is awesome.
It is. It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
I don't want to leave. I think I'm just going to stay here today and just hang out and have margaritas and tequila all day long.
They have some really good food too. So
And
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
all
good
eat,
idea.
so that
yeah.
I can, make it last all. So what's going on with the Safety Harbor Chamber
Oh
of
my
Commerce?
gosh, things are picking up.
Yeah?
The traffic is picking up, activities picking up, things are good, and we're getting ready to host our next big event, which is Health and Wealth Expo. That is on June 26th, a Saturday event from noon till about 2 o'clock.
Right.
Free to the public. And it's Health and Wealth Expo, and the new location is Nova University. That's that beautiful blue building as you
Yes.
come over the causeway. Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
It's gorgeous from the
And
outside.
at night, it's so well. Oh
Yes.
my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah, coming over the causeway,
Yep,
all
yep,
that lit up and
yep.
that blue. I can't wait to see the inside, and that's where the event is going to be. It's free to the public, and there'll be all kinds of vendors. And when I say all kinds of vendors, I got to look at my list here because
That is a long list.
isn't it? Yeah, anyone that has a business or organization that has to do with medical, aging, fitness, wellness, nutrition, spiritual health, animal health, financial
I was
planning.
getting ready to ask you. So I was getting ready to say, are you doing the spiritualist? And of
Oh.
course, we have to talk about the furries and.
Right. Well,
It-
exactly. You got to include everybody.
Right.
Yeah. And then you can learn about financing too. There'll be financial planners there, banking, mortgage, real estate, insurance, estate planning, retirement, family activities. I mean, everything under that
It-
falls in the category of
that's a
health
lot.
or wealth. They will be there. And our sponsors are really cool. We got some great sponsors. Baycare is going to be
Oh.
there. Baycare meets
Yeah.
Countryside
Yep.
Hospital. And
Love
they're gonna-
those guys.
They're going to provide screening too. So if you can't get into your doctor's office and you need some screening, have it done at the expo. What a great location. There'll
That
be
is a great-
nurses
that
and
is a great
all kinds of
idea.
medical staff there as well. Yeah. Baycare. In addition, Nova Southeastern University, they're going to have some screening as well because they have a lot of medical facilities there because it's not just a medical college, but they do focus on a lot of medical
Well,
disciplines
them-
at
those
that.
those
at
those
that.
youngins got to get practice on
That's
somebody.
right, so they can practice on us, right? But they just learned it all, so they'll
Right,
be good, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
It'll be safe.
Yeah, and then Yoga 6, they're one of our sponsors
really?
as well. So they're going to do a few workshops. So we're hoping that the weather will be just right. There's a courtyard behind the university, and maybe we'll have some yoga classes right out there for you to attend.
Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah, so you can learn all this information and then just chill at a
Right,
yoga
right.
session, right? Yeah. And so lots of sponsors and a lot to do there and a beautiful location. And again, it's free.
Free.
So,
See,
yeah.
free's good.
It is.
Free
it
is really good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at what time does it start?
It is from 10 in the morning till about 2 in the afternoon. And it's so conveniently located. So
Right.
whether you're coming from Tampa, Clearwater, Safety Harbor, it's an easy location to get to.
Right.
And I have a feeling that there's going to be a big crowd because not only do we have some great vendors there, but the location is beautiful. I know people are looking forward to seeing the new
Yeah, and
location.
I think a lot of people want to have now. It's giving everybody wants to see this building up
Yes,
close, right?
yes.
So now they have a chance to go see it
They
up close.
do, right. You can get a tour of the
Because
facility.
normally you just can't go in there and go, hey, I'm here just to look around.
I just wanna
Really?
see,
No,
yeah,
we don't do that. But
yeah.
you can now.
You can, and I hope you come and join us because it'll be awesome. We just know it will. That's
Wow,
right.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
what else is going on in the wonderful chamber?
Well, yeah, it is a wonderful chamber, isn't
It
it?
is a very
it's a fun place to be.
Yes, we were down in Safety Harbor 2 weekends ago, and it was booming.
Yeah.
That's the busiest I've seen it in a long. And I'm like, this is awesome.
Well, so many of the eateries you can eat outside
Right.
or inside, but a lot of outside, dog friendly. A lot of the restaurants are dog friendly. All the boutiques are staying open late, especially on Fridays and
Yep.
the third Fridays that are coming up. So yeah, a lot of activity, and it's a great place just to walk around. You can walk from one place to another without getting in your car.
Right.
Great location. And then if you need a break, go to the pier, look at the water, and yeah, great location.
That's awesome.
And I mentioned Third Friday, so
Let's
Friday.
talk about Third Friday. It's back.
Well, it is. Finally, we
Yay.
got permission to close the street on Third Friday in June. So the street will be closed. There'll be a lot of entertainment. The gazebo will have entertainment just like it has in the past.
Right.
And Susan's working on securing the entertainment and everything. So
Awesome.
there'll be, and then the pubs, well, they always have entertainment, and the restaurants too. So there'll be entertainment and lots
I
of
think
beverages.
the people become entertainment too.
Well,
I'm just
you know
saying.
what? They do.
Because
They
it's
do.
fun watching
They
these
do.
people get Yes.
And then we'll have entertainment there for the kids. We're planning to get a rock climbing wall for the kids, and there'll be some music down the street. We're hoping for some games in some of the grassy areas, because
Right.
there's that cute little park right there
Yes.
on the corner of Main Street and 2nd Avenue.
Yep.
And there's some other grassy areas, so we're hoping for some.
Now,
we're planning some
how
games.
much of the street is going to be shut down?
First through at least 6. So
Okay.
6 blocks. 6 blocks is
That's
what I've
all-
heard.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That's a party.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, party time. So come join us on Third Friday, downtown Safety Harbor. Entertainment. There'll be a few vendors, and the boutiques will be open. So we
I was going
expect
to
a lot
ask
of
you,
activity.
are there going to be vendors there?
There will be vendors. Yeah. Yes, there will.
And do we know what type yet?
Not yet. We're working on that. So we're
getting them
getting
all coming.
applications every day. So
That's
yes,
awesome.
there will be some vendors and a lot of activities,
All
and a
right.
lot of people. I think people are anxious to finally get
They
back
are,
to something
and,
like that.
And now that the CDC has said if you're inoculated, you cannot wear the mask. It's okay.
Right.
The rest of you guys got to wear a mask.
That's right. But isn't it nice to not have to wear a mask? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I've been this ugly my whole life. I'm liking the mask myself.
It's
I'm
so
just saying.
refreshing to see smiles again. We can
it
see
is,
people
right.
smiling instead of assuming they are.
And
so,
it's what's kind
yeah.
of funny is we've seen. I've learned to watch people's eyes, and I can tell if they're smiling, or they're upset, or they're sad, or they're angry, or they're just not there.
They say the eyes tell it all, right?
It's the window to the soul.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm really kind of glad that the masks are going away.
Yes, I am too. And more about the chamber, our membership is growing as well. We have over 300 members, and we're continuing to grow. More businesses are moving into Safety Harbor, which is
Right.
great. And we offer some great benefits. So any businesses that want exposure, we offer links to your website, your Facebook account on our chamber webpage, and we promote your business with information that you leave in our office, in our visitor bags as well, that guests love to pick up. Realtors like to give those to their clients. So there's so many ways to promote
You can
your
be on
business
Weaving
at the
TV,
chamber,
My Chamber
and be
TV.
on TV. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, throw my little thing in there, right?
So a lot of reasons to join the chamber,
Yes.
and a place to stop in and get information too about the town and
Yes.
the dining guides and shopping guides. So yeah, lots.
People don't realize how important the chambers are. They think it's all about business, and I'll tell you, great experience. We were down in a beach town down south, right? And never been there before. So the first thing that my wife and I said, well, let's go to the chamber and grab a map. And
yeah.
it tells me where everything is.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
And that's what's unique about our chamber. It's a chamber of commerce and visitor center in one. So you can
Right.
get information about the businesses in town, the tourist attraction, and the tourism bureau stocks a rack with cards and discounts for a variety of theme
Yep.
parks in Florida, especially this area. So all kinds of reasons to stop
Gotta love
in.
the chamber.
Plus, we're a fun group. At least we think so.
I think you guys
Okay,
are.
good.
I think you are. I mean, you look at the great locations you guys are getting us. I mean, we've 2 great restaurants. 3, actually, this is the 3rd restaurant now. Which
Yes.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so, and everywhere we've gone, everybody loves the chamber.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's sometimes not the case.
Wow.
But everywhere you go, like, our chamber is the best.
Well, that's great to hear. We work hard at that. We reach out to our members. We encourage guests to stop and visit our chamber businesses, and to say, hey, I learned about you from the chamber.
Right.
So-
Exactly. So what else is
so
going
let
on in
them
the
feel
chambers? And we're not coming to an end, I hope. I mean,
No,
there's got to be more.
Well, there's a lot of networking events, so we
Okay.
encourage guests to attend as well, just to get a feel of what the chamber is like and what the membership is like,
Yep.
and the people. And on the third Wednesday of each month, we have a Happy Harbor networking event, and that is often held at Crooked Thumb, the Crooked Thumb
Wow.
Brewery.
We were there. We
Yeah,
were there last
yeah,
month.
we were there
That's
last
right.
time. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So they open up for us on the third Wednesday of the month. So come join us
What time
from
is that?
5:30 to about 7 p.m. Join us as a guest or as a member and mingle. And on the second Tuesday of each month, we have a Connect Over Coffee. That's been held at Daydreamers Cafe on Main Street in Safety Harbor.
Yep.
And Chris, the owner, will
Yep.
provide coffee, and that's open to members as well as guests. So guests can attend any of our networking events complimentary up to 2 times, and then that gives them an opportunity to get a good feel of what we're like.
Right.
And often they join because they can't resist. So,
Gotta love that.
Yeah,
Gotta love that.
yeah. So a lot of fun things.
I love the chamber. I'm really glad that you guys have come to my Chamber TV family. We've actually now that we tell people, oh yeah, we're doing safety. Oh, that's got to be fun.
Yeah.
Because everywhere over there, because everybody knows we shoot on location for you guys.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, we appreciate that. We love being part of this too. And what's funny about this, the location of Safety Harbor, like you said, everyone loves Safety Harbor. People that are visiting for the first time, maybe a conference at the spa or whatever, visiting family, friends, they stop into the chamber and they're like, I want to move here. Give me some information. Tell me more about the town.
Right.
Where can I buy a house or rent a place?
Right,
So,
right.
yeah.
Let's talk about some benefits to being a chamber member, especially the Safety Harbor Chamber.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of exposure because we encourage everyone to like our Facebook page, and whenever a member has something that they put on their Facebook page, we encourage them to tag us or call me and say, "Hey, Annette, put that on my the Chamber Facebook page as well." And we do. We have e-blasts, so we encourage members to prepare an email with a link to your website or Facebook or whatever, and include any attachments that you would like, and we will send that to all our members, and that's over 300 members.
Right.
And we have a TV screen in the chamber, and we encourage members to send us either a short video or a photo of something that they represent or their business card. It can be just about anything in JPEG format or a short video, and that is constantly revolving in the chamber.
Nice.
So members see that, guests see that. We have a huge conference room. I mean, we've got a 12-foot table, and that is our conference room is complimentary for members to use. So if you've got a business and you've got a client that's coming from Tampa and your business is in Safety Harbor or Clearwater, meet halfway, meet at our chamber.
Meet
Just
at the chamber.
call me and say, hey, we want to use the conference room. If it's available, there's no charge during the morning, the afternoon, or even the evening. We got a key checkout process.
That is beautiful.
So a lot of opportunities there. And
See?
you get to meet a lot of people.
And you get to meet her.
Yeah. Wow.
She'll keep you busy. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I will.
If you don't know anything going on, she will make sure you know what is going on. Hey, thank you for watching. We'll be right back. We're going to meet with Greg,
All
the head
right.
chef here at the Cantina.
Oh, my gosh.
He's going to talk about the food, the atmosphere, and the great drinks they have here, because there's a lot of them. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we've saved the best for last. We've been talking about where we're at. We're at Dog Cantina. We're in the Clearwater location, correct?
That's correct.
And I'm sitting here with Greg Picard, and that last name is awesome. Jean-Luc
I get
Picard.
teased about it all the time.
Yeah, I know, right? So I'm telling you, what a spread. And everything on this table is basically you or a partnership with you.
That is
with
correct.
Sea-Dog.
I couldn't be in better company right now, surrounded by some of my best friends here. You know, The food here at the Sea Dog Cantina just opened April 5th. Our Baja burrito, enchiladas, homemade corn tortillas, rolled daily, rice and beans, our handcrafted, chef-crafted hot sauces, beers, vodka. What more could you ask for?
Right? I mean, well, this is backwards. So the tequila should be with me, not the vodka. No, I'm just kidding.
You're right, because I have vodka with me and tequila with you.
There you go. So let's talk about Sea Dog. Let's get a little history on Sea Dog.
Well, Sea Dog Cantina has evolved over the last 18 months. Our first store opened, I know timing's everything, but we opened in February of 19 in Gulfport. And that's our baby. And then we converted this store here starting last September. And this is the flagship location now. And so Sea Dog Cantina continues to evolve along with the rest of our family and Shipyard and Sea Dog Brewing Company.
Right. And so I guess in a way, the COVID gave you a time to work.
It did, and
which other people were like, "Oh my God, it killed me." You guys were like, "No."
I guess forging forward, we were really benefit for, and fortunate to be able to do this and evolve this concept, and it continues to evolve every day. We have all our Sea Dog and Shipyard beers on tap. We have our own vodka, like we talked about.
Right here,
we have our partnership with Danos Tequila Bar in the back room here at the restaurant. And then, our menu continues to tell stories. We have a tortilla room here that Maria is our tortilla maker. Ishmael makes his great sopes. We make great chili rellenos. They all have a story. It's really reaching into the employees that we've hired here and what they've made for their families growing up. And they share those recipes with us, and we continue to evolve the menu every day.
Right.
So it's fun.
No, so we were just showing some images of the inside. And I actually got some video from outside. Now, outside's kind of, you can bring your dog, you can sit outside and relax, the whole 9 yards, right?
Well, each one of our venues we have apparel, dog apparel, and we're dog friendly. So, feel free to bring your pet over anytime.
Now, is that on the inside or just the outside?
Just on the outside.
Okay.
So we have the turf area in the front of the building and the back of the building, and each one of our restaurants has a dog-friendly area.
That is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, I was even seeing in your swag in your store up front, there was dog bowls, right, for the little ones or the big ones, whatever you got.
Whatever you choose for.
So let's talk about the food now. I mean, it's cantina.
Well, it's inspired Mexican food, so it's not all authentic, but it's inspired. So anything from our, the key drivers are, the guacamole, the salsa, the roasted salsa, the queso, the enchilada sauce, things that specifically make the dishes unique and flavorful. And then you can take each dish and take one of our sauces. I don't refer to them as hot sauces. They're enhancers. So they're not ones that will set your tongue on fire.
Right.
So there is a gauge on each one of the hot sauce. See, there I go again. In each one of the sauces to tell you really where they are from a range of degree of spiciness.
I'm going to put that out there so you can see it. Now, these are you. This is out of your brain.
Yeah, that's correct. And with some help with the chefs on the team, I like to say we collaborate. So it was a great collaboration with chef-crafted sauces. We have our Cantina Spice Blend that'll be in a shaker up here very soon, along with our chili lime salt. The chili lime salt is on each of all of our tortilla chips here, and they're really addicting. Once you take one tortilla chip, it's really hard to put them down.
Right. And that's all made in-house.
Correct.
Oh, that's that. Now let's talk about you got some nice ales, beers.
Well, this is one of my favorite, the Sunfish Ale. This one has got a touch of peach and grapefruit in it. It's great for sitting by the pool on a summer day, or so one might be enough.
Right. One. Yeah. I don't know about. And then now you got seltzers.
Our seltzer.
I did not know you had. I did not know Sea Dog had seltzers.
This line continues to evolve. Right now, it's in 3 flavors. Blueberry being the most popular. We have a whole big pallet shipment coming in this week. Black cherry and raspberry. And why not add a shot of ice pick vodka to it?
Right?
Why not?
I
right?
mean, that makes total sense. I'm just saying. So, how are the margaritas here?
Well, I will say they are off the cuff. 2 margaritas, a seasonal, a blood orange, and a passion fruit on tap. And the seasonal one changes daily, weekly, monthly, and then we have 20 shaken margaritas and 50 tequilas to choose from.
Whoa, 50 tequilas.
50 tequilas.
Oh, I'd be happy. I'd never leave.
Yeah, you can work your way through
I'd be
them.
like that basketball guy that's staying at that KFC commercial, like, oh, I'm never leaving now. That's pretty much where I would be. I come in, I'm good. So let's talk about the other location real quick. I know this is about Clearwater, but you do have that second location.
Yep, Sea Dog Cantina Gulfport.
Gulfport.
Yeah, on Beach Boulevard, 2832 Beach Boulevard, right in downtown Gulfport.
Is it? I mean, are they like spitting image of
Well,
each
the
other?
decor packages is very similar, still with the same amount of tequilas, margaritas on tap, our beers. There's 4 draft beers that are specifically for the Sea Dog Cantina that have been developed here off our Treasure Island Sea Dog Brewing Company.
Okay.
So that's something that we're really proud of and continue to evolve, our beer line, our cocktail line. So both locations are doing fantastic, along with our Sea Dog Treasure Island Brewing Company restaurant.
See, I didn't know about that. There you go. See, you learn something every day, right? Let's talk about. Let's go back into the tequilas and the. So what made you guys decide to go with an alcohol line? I mean, I know beer is alcohol, but the beer is beer, and to have someone go into an alcohol and partner up, that's kind of a big deal.
Well, we have our own Florida Craft distribution company out of Sanford, and that's a full distribution company.
Oh, really?
It's a partnership, obviously, but we have a full line of beers, and we not only distribute our beers, but we partner with other crafted breweries and
Awesome.
and distilleries in the state of Florida, and it's exciting times for us.
You got to be doing good when you get a nice little single malt Sea Dog Cantina through JD. They must love you. You're gonna put that on there
Well,
for you.
it's nice to have the edging. We have that with Sea Dog Cantina and Sea Dog
Sure
Brewing
do.
Company on there.
That is absolutely phenomenal. So let's talk about times. You open for lunch. You're open for dinner. 6 days a week, 7 days a week.
The Gulfport location is open 6 days a week.
Okay.
Monday they are closed, but open for lunch every day. We're running specials, Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Tacos are a love language.
Yeah, love language. So
Just
Taco
saying,
Tuesday
just saying.
has been gangbusters in both locations. We just started Taco Tuesday last night here, but going gangbusters. And then hours here right now are Monday through Thursday, 4 to 9. But as of June 1st, we'll be opening up for lunch. We have a to-go window with an express lunch menu off it. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we open at noon to 11.
Okay.
Sundays, noon to 8.
Now, so you're running the true restaurant hours until 9 or 10 o'clock.
Correct.
And
with entertainment on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Ooh, outside.
Outside.
That's awesome.
And
That is
soon we'll have some salsa dancing classes.
Yeah, you've lost me there. I have 4 left feet. I don't have 2 left feet. I have 4 left feet. So tell everybody where you're located, because when I told people we were shooting there.
The Clearwater store is 26200 US Highway 19 North,
Right.
just across the street from the Countryside Mall. So really easy access. Can't miss the building.
Okay. Now, if you want, you can go. I think I'll have my Rob, who everybody says doesn't exist. Rob does exist. I'll bring up that website because that's got all your information on there.
That's correct.
Specials or what's going on, all that kind
Special
of fun
hours of
stuff.
entertainment, events including entertainment, trivia night, salsa dancing, and then there'll be a event side if you want to have a private event here.
Oh, you can do private stuff.
That's correct.
Let's talk about that real quick. Now, does that mean you guys are going to cater it in the whole 9 yards? You can supply the bartenders?
Absolutely. We're from crafting the event to meeting you in the beginning, getting your vision, and deciding what we want to do for the menu, and then picking out a space which best fits for you. We have a private dining room, we have the outback patio, we have a turf lawn, we have the Danos tequila room in the back. So there's multiple options that could fit your size group.
So you could
of
actually
any kind.
handle anything.
Absolutely. The building has 400 seats and different venues to be able to
That's kinda
know
cool.
that you have your privacy at the same time.
Right. Now, so let's talk about so the owner and the GM are the big dog sticking it over there. He's like, nope, not going on camera today. He goes, if you see me, there's a problem. I'm like, uh-oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's all good.
Yeah, but you guys are a solid team here.
It's a family, you know, this is a family-run business, and, you know, we treat each other like family. Sometimes we...
Is that good or bad?
Well, it depends,
'Cause I know how I treat my... No, I'm just kidding.
on days, you know, it might be brothers and sisters that, you know, sometimes how you get along with your brothers and sisters, but at the end of the day, we all have the same vision and what results we want to bring, and, you know, it's just a really fun team surrounded by great people that we work together every day with.
That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Well, hey, come down, have some dinner, and then later go down to Gulfport, have some lunch, right? You'll never get to drive far without being hungry or thirsty. I'm just telling you right now, this is a good spread. Thank you for watching My Chamber TV. We will be back next week at another great location. Actually, we'll be the Tarpon Springs Chamber next
Awesome.
week. We'll
Well,
see
come
everybody
see us soon.
There you go, next week. Bye-bye.